Hey everyone, it's Borg Brain coming back at you with another educational blockchain video. Uh, today's video, today's video is actually going to be just me checking out a project. I'm just going to show you sort of how I might go about researching a project when I first find it. Um, you know, I don't know anything about this project at all. It was sent to me. I can't even remember who sent it to me, to be honest. It was bookmarked for a couple days. Um, and I had one or two ideas for a video I was gonna just record, but then I was closing some tabs and I saw this one and I was just like, you know what? This is I think I'm just gonna do this instead. Um, and there was just I don't know. I kept it open because I like AI. I like AI. I don't think there's a ton of AI plays in the blockchain space. Um, and so I think AI is going to be a big deal. I think big data is going to be a big deal. I think AI is going to be a big deal. Uh, Last night actually, I started recording a video on Fetch AI, and then doing a thing staking with Fetch AI. But I ran into technical difficulties, and then it turned out when I went and asked them that it was actually there was an update with MetaMask last week, and then they started having problems with Chrome and whatever, and download this other browser. And I just look, I work in the film industry, and I'm away from computer and phone for 13 whatever hours a day. So and then I got to eat and sleep, and I'm trying to do that 60 plus hours of work a week, and I'm trying to record these videos. Uh, so I don't know. I got frustrated yesterday. I was trying to record two videos. I ended up just, spending a bunch of money on transactions that don't go anywhere and whatever. Uh, this is not a FUD against Fetch AI. This is just, you know, a bunch of this stuff's all new. Ethereum is overloaded, all sorts of random stuff, and things are going to get better as they age, but with cutting edge technology, you're always going to have bugs in the system, and you know, uh, the point of people like us, if we're exploring some of these things when they're brand new, is we're sort of, you know, it's a beta version of something. There's going to be bugs. That's the whole point. To test it and to report back and to iron out the bugs. So anyway, it was frustrating yesterday, and I saw this and. I just decided to record a video on this because I can just do this and I'm not going to have any technical difficulties. That's been the main sort of reasoning behind it in my head. I was like, I just need something, I just need something simple right now. That's what I was thinking. So anyway, so this video is for educational purposes only. Uh, you know, it's not financial advice. It's not a. I don't know anything about this project. Okay, like at all. Like nothing. I know the website address. I have not been to the website. Nothing. So, um, this is not financial advice. It's not an endorsement. I have no idea. Um, you know, do your own research, as I always say. Be safe. Have fun out there. If you enjoy these videos, I'm gonna. Most of these videos are gonna be technical, and I've got some big plans for the future. I want to kind of pass on what I've learned to people, but then, uh, maybe you can get something out of my videos. But then um, it's also motivation for me. I like being part of a group better than going solo. And I don't know, when there's people like, yeah, dude, then I have motivation. But if it's just me, like to do something for myself, I'm not. I don't know. I get distracted easily, and I don't. I'm not as I don't have a lot of motivation on my own. So this is just as much as a motivator for me to learn more as it is to try to pass it on. So um, yeah, with that, talking about being part of a group. This is for CS, as always. And, like I could be just doing my own YouTube channel, but I don't even, whatever. I like CS, so I'm going to do it. I like being part of a group. If I'm part of a group, I'm going to actually do the videos. If I'm going to try to do a YouTube video on my own, or a YouTube channel on my own, you know, I'll make 5 videos and then I'll never make a video again. That's what's going to end up happening. So anyway, yeah, it's for CS. All the links are going to be in the description. I'll just wherever I go in this video, because this is a totally free form video I'm planning on doing right here. I've done absolutely no prep work. But whatever relevant links from this video, as well as relevant links for my Medium and my Twitter, and Crypto Society's social media accounts. Come find us. Come find me. DM me. To tell me what what my next video should be, and give me some ideas for the next video, so I don't run out of ideas. So anyway, I can't remember who sent me this, but I do remember it was one person that I talked to, and that whose opinion that I respect. And they sent me this, and they said, "Hey, you gotta check this project out. Here's some alpha." So I don't know if it is. Like, this could be a scam for all I know. Like, for real. So, like, I don't know. And it's not to fund or promote this project. I literally have no idea. Okay? So, anyway, I just got this website uh, address here. And I just Googled. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a safe website or whatever. It says it's not secure, so let's just go with that. But I just use it as a place to type in the website address, so I could just open it up live on the video. And then we're going to check out the website and then see where it goes from there to see if we can find information about this project. So all right, so Verox, we're DeFi and ooh. Well, that's nice. So DeFi meets artificial intelligence. Well, the first thing I think is I think of metallics. So I had mentioned that I was um, going to do a video last night and ran into technical difficulties with Fetch, FET token, FET is the ticker, Fetch.ai, and Staking with Fetch is an AI project. Their idea is to have autonomous, these like AI agents that anyone can kind of create and program and put it into this pool, and then people can essentially kind of like, rent out the AI agents to do different jobs, and then have those tie into different kind of apps and platforms, smart cities, and all sorts of stuff. So it's a really cool project. Now, one of their kind of side projects, and they've got many, like Fetch is kind of wild in that respect. Uh, One of their side projects is called Metallics. It's like this kind of a, it's like a decentralized exchange, I believe, but then kind of like AI agents are embedded to be able to trade inside a decentralized exchange. I don't really know how it's going to work, but I do know that I think they're launching the beta version of the DEX, or they're planning on it in February. But yeah, I'm invested in FET for a while, like just like a little small, modest bag. And the other AI one that I'm invested in is Ori chain, and I'm staking those passively. I wasn't staking the FET. I was going to do a video on it, but I'll have to do a video on staking Ori and explaining it, and another video staking FET and explaining it in the future. I definitely think that I like, if you have tokens and you're invested in a project, they're just sitting in your wallet. Um, sometimes you want to have some value, I guess, in your wallet to be safe, like I would. But then it's also, if you can passively earn rewards or like a couple layers of rewards by staking them, that's sort of, it's like bank accounts. And if I guess if you spread the risk between multiple projects, that's, diversify your portfolio, I guess you could say. This seems like why not? Just, it's sitting there doing nothing, or it's sitting there earning passive income, I guess you could say. It's not even passive income though, because like some of these projects are not like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like the token has like utility to it. Like when the token has utility to it, it's not like a stock, right? But then it's like a stock, but then it's not. But then you can subdivide it, but it's like sort of like a currency. But then, and then you can vote on changes. Like you're a shareholder, but I mean they're all different. But like some of the tokens have like a lot of utility to them, and it kind of changes. Like I don't know. It's weird. It's like new technology. I know the SEC and the relevant regulatory bodies talk about these things, and it's like trying to classify something as a security or not. I don't know. It's weird. It's like we almost need new definition terms, but then how do they fit in terms of like a current like legal or regulatory paradigm in a certain place? Like at what point do you change the laws to fit the new technology, or do you change the technology or more limit the technology or restrict the technology to fit the pre-existing paradigm? You know, um, but the technology, like the technology is going to find a way anyway, and the more you try to restrict the technology, the more it's going to resist, and it's eventually going to break through. When we have technological breakthroughs, like you want to sit around being Luddites and like not adopt like the new technology, then the person across the street or the other country over does, like then whoever leaves technology behind and doesn't adapt. I mean, just look around the world, right? There's the signs for those things are plain to see. The societies that adopt to technology, uh, adopt it and adapt to it, and um, you know, like embrace it. They're the ones who generally accelerate at a faster rate. But anyway, um, so the point is, this video is me supposed to, I don't know, I'm just rambling here on my general thoughts of things, kind of unrelated to the purpose that this video is supposed to have. But this is supposed to be about how do I research a project. So this project is called Verox or Verox.ai, and the website's Verox dot or veroxai.com. As you can see, this rainbow crazy brain, zoom in, zoom out. The synapses are firing. I don't know if this is something they had custom made or if this from some sort of pre-existing packet. If it was from some packet, there's other websites that look like this, then that would be, I would say, yeah, it's a bit of a fail to to be honest. But if this is custom for the website, this is pretty cool and impressive. Um, so DeFi, artificial intelligence. First thing I think of is metallics, but maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. But so it's a artificial intelligence investment manager for crypto and DeFi. Yeah, so this sort of sounds like a fetch slash metallic sort of a thing. So we fuse the expertise of select crypto partners with artificial intelligence to achieve above human performances. Yeah. First ever digital platform for all in one crypto and DeFi financial needs. Well, does it exist yet? I mean, I'm just okay. I mean, they're saying they're the first, but is the thing even out yet? Okay, so this VRX token. I will copy that. The next big thing in crypto. You know, this line right here, I will definitely agree. I think we're on the cusp of something where, um, look at this in the background, right? What does this say? Like a manufacturing robot or something. And I think, there's, I don't know if you've ever heard of the term Industry 4.0, and like Web 3.0. Um, I think manufacturing, robotics, IoT devices, big data, AI, algorithms, and kind of decentralized networks, i.e., like blockchain. I think these are all these fields are going to interact. Um, Smart cities and digital identification, like biometric scanning, like a whole bunch of this stuff. Some of it's very much a brave new world sort of a thing. I could definitely envision taking us to a pretty dystopian place pretty quickly, but I can also see it taking us to some like really like beautiful new place at the same time. Um, so I don't know. I can't control it, right? I can't like stop AI from like none of it. This is like I said earlier, like the technology is going to happen whether or not whether we like it or not. So it's adapt, um, try to stay ahead of the game, and I think having the right kind of I don't know, just do your own research, right? Like I think that's the best way to take the whole thing. So I don't know. I'm no expert, but I like to try to stay up on it. So yeah, but I do think we're on a cusp where a bunch of these things are going to meet together in like smart cities and stuff, and we're we're going to see some incredible things. And so we're back to the rainbow brain. Um, so the token is out. Locked liquidity. I mean, so this oh, we have locked liquidity. Yeah, it's starting to really look like a bit of a shit coin, but um, well, let's see. VRX. VRX, so I put in the ticker, nothing, so I say token, Verox token, listed 4 days ago. I don't know. Looks like it could be a bit of a. So the code's been audited by Solidity Finance. Solidity Finance. I mean, I don't know who they are. Like Solidity Finance might be like a really awesome audit team. Like I don't know, but they're not like I'm not sure if I've heard them before. Man, all quite all. Okay, so the CEO and founder is named Altcoins King. Best investments. That's the CEO. Okay, so from the developers of Upstocks Pro app with 5 million plus number of downloads on Google Play. I mean, it's easy enough to fake all that kind of stuff, but maybe it's true. So the chief executive officer. So okay, so the all right. First of all, okay, so CEO founder is anonymous, 100%, and he says investment expert, professional crypto trader, and investor with over 7 years experience in the space. He's got a bachelor in economics and business management. Uh, Record of 700x yearly ROA. Like I bought some crypto and then it went to the moon and then I bought a Lambo. I mean, fuck, pardon my language here. This is that doesn't give me any reason to invest. Sorry, Verox. So Nikhil Teltambade. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Okay, so he's got a LinkedIn. A CEO at Goodricks Analytics and Mobility Solutions. Executive advisor at Rate. what, Raycosoft? Right, so I don't know any of this stuff, but okay, so 9 year software engineer, app developer, um, associate project manager at Devon Infotech Private Limited. We got a, so, oh yeah, so what? Project manager, app developer, business analyst, front end developer, API developer, database developer, and crypto marketing. I mean, what this seems to me is you have one person here who's like crypto rich, or they they've made and lost money in crypto, or I don't know, but they've been around the block, right? And they they maybe know some stuff, and now they've fronted money, and somehow found and assembled this team, and then just have them building some sort of an app from the developers of Upstart. So someone here, maybe this person, was on the team that made this. And I could be wrong, but it seems to be just a bit of a misrepresentation. But it doesn't mean it won't moon, and it doesn't mean it's not a legit project. It doesn't mean that the app may or may not come out. This also I don't know. Like, I mean, there's 5 people with LinkedIn's here. I mean, I'll just click on the top 2 people and just see if it lines up at all. Um, I mean, I could tell you right now, I wouldn't invest in this. Like, I've already gone well far enough to, um, like, this is a quadruple thumbs down for me. Um, Me personally, I like to invest in really good tech. I like to invest in uh, clarity and transparency. Um, I do like how their LinkedIn's are here, but there's just several things throughout the upper part where they're like, "Oh, we're audited and we've locked our liquidity." I mean, if you're pure shit coining, if you're like trolling like recent Uniswap listings, like, and just like aping in, um, that's like, your complete degenerative casino kind of thing. And I'll tell you, like, I'll probably do a couple videos on some of that. Just like, I don't know, like, this is if you have like some money you don't mind losing, and you're just like, oh, just see what happens. I could just do like a 20-minute, half hour, like, total shit coin Uniswap like ape. Like, I could do that. It would probably be a fun little, like, just off the cuff video like this one. But like, all of those things, I think, if you're doing that, I don't know. There's this area of the the blockchain space where locked liquidity, audited, and it's like like trying too hard to prove legitimacy when the project just like comes out of nowhere. Um, so, like, if I found this website and they're like, the token isn't listed yet, we're not doing a private sale, but we're going to do a fair launch with like 20 grand in liquidity, and it's going to be on such and such a date between this time and this time, and we're just going to launch randomly, then like, and I see all this, then it would totally be like something worth aping, just from the I think the brain animations alone, to be perfectly honest. Whether or not that came from like a pack, a kit, like it's on like 100 websites, or if it's totally unique, but just this, um, I'd be like, it's worth enough of an ape to put it into Uniswap for 10 minutes and pull it out and hope for a 2 or 3x and just a quick little like quick flip gambling or something maybe, but this is certainly not something I would generally. I would get this far, and if the token's already released, I'd be like, no, peace. I'm out of here at this point. But I want to show a little bit more of how I would research. So I'm gonna, let's just poke around a little bit more. Let's try to find a reason to prove my current thought on this token wrong. Now I need to be very clear here. This person might be like super legit. They just have their own reasons for being anonymous. And like, I mean, this is the kettle in the pot sort of situation. If you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm anonymous. So you got one anonymous person being like, nah, man, sounds like baloney about another person because they decided to be anonymous. But like I said, this might be some like it's someone somewhere and they're like, oh, we found people in some techie people in Bangladesh who will work for next to nothing, and I'm gonna give them a bunch of money and they're just gonna make the thing for me. I don't know. I don't know if these people are from Bangladesh. I just mean like basically, look, you can find anything on like platforms like Fiverr. You can create your own teams and whatnot, and the buying power in one place of the world versus another place, like I don't know. But maybe they're all from the same country. Maybe they're homies. Maybe this guy, like, I don't know. Who knows? But like, let's check out Altcoins King's Twitter. Okay, so what's this light bulb? Let's go there. A word from the CEO. I was doing mechanical engineering. I found, oh, I bought some Bitcoin in 2017, and then I was just like, oh, cool, like, this is crypto, and then I got so much money in 2017. Wait, okay, so in his final year of mechanical engineering, right? And then he finishing his bachelor's degree in economics and business management. 7 amazing years, decided to create Ferox. Oh man, like if this is like all you can write. Oh my god, what does he say here? Okay, Verox CEO. Best Investments is a well-known. Okay, Verox CEO, Best Investments is a well-known figure in the crypto community. Okay, well, I've never heard of Verox CEO. Um, yeah, this is. Yeah, he is famous for his level of accuracy in trading recommendations to post. He used to post on Twitter, and followed by the biggest crypto figures as Angelo BTC, Secrets of Crypto, Bitcoin Dad, John Bollinger. Like, okay. Let's check out the Twitter. Yeah, but I thought he was doing them. Like, did he do 2 degrees? A bachelor's degree in economics of business management, and also did one on mechanical engineering. He is calling Verox next. I mean, yeah, if you're running a project, of course you're going to be like, I'm going to call my project. I'm not. I'm gonna. Oops. I didn't mean to follow. I don't want to follow. this, this is making me want to unfollow. Okay, yeah. So he's got what 33,000. Who knows following. I mean, let's see who we got in shared followers. Crypto Slimer follows him. He follows a lot of people though. Yeah. This is definitely. Okay. I mean, I would definitely not invest in this. Yeah. Daily top recommendations, news related to each selected currency, top trending coins. I mean, what? Well, this is just like, oh, we're gonna have some charts and some news. We'll like go to like a million other friggin' websites that do the same thing. Trading setups and investment. This is content. This is not AI. What is like what are they AI gonna choose what is harvested elsewhere in the web that is aggregated on your web? What does that have to do with trading? Like what is this actually? They're like how okay, so how does AI connect to DeFi? What? I mean, like I could very well be wrong about all this, you know. I could very like maybe this is the coolest. Like that maybe you're gonna get your Lamborghini if you put in $100 into this thing. Like I don't know. I'm wrong all the time. Uh, I'm no sage. I'm no you know I'm just a guy. I'm not the guy who turned $2,000 into 2 million in 2 months or whatever, right? I'm certainly not that guy. You know, uh, well, the image looks like it's not loading there, so I apologize. But a crypto analyzer for any, yeah, this is wah, wah. That's what that is to me. Verox staking D app. No, no, it doesn't. This doesn't. This doesn't do anything for me, to be perfectly honest. Hmm. So, I mean, I don't know. January 19th, we have completed our audit. I mean, this is hot off the presses. Okay. Well, let's look at their. This is a video of their supposed UI. All right. So, I mean, this is just a Trello board. Sign up for an anonymous. Sign up functions. Okay. Well, let's play this. I mean, this is just a Trello board. Trello is like a platform for getting work done. I mean, here you see the five people on the team, but I think it was what was it, 7 or 8 people on the team when I saw it. I mean, maybe there's a couple people not listed there, but okay, wait, what does it say here? Home screen. Forgot my password screen. Okay, so this is like a website. Uh, uh, well, I guess maybe this is for the app. Okay, so home screen, admin, crypto screener, list of favorite. So what does the AI do? Or is this just a place where there's charts and you can like just put the charts that you like in one place? I mean, because if it's that, there's just okay. Well, look, I mean, uh, I'm not seeing. I'm just seeing like API WASM kind of something going here. Uh, Also, I gotta sign in. I'm not gonna sign into LinkedIn. Um, I'm not. I'm not in a mood to dox myself. I'm not really around. I mean, yeah. Let's go. So it started at $50, and then it went up, 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 and it hit 175 in 3 days. So from the 14th. So that's about 24 hours. So it went to 50 to 90 to 164. And then sort of was crawled and then and went down. And what does it say? So circulating supply. So 50,000 times 50 would be another zero, 5. Okay, I mean, this has got a really small market cap. It's not that small. We got a couple $1,000,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. 45%. Oh, interesting. 45% is in Bilexi, 27% in Uniswap. Let's see all the trading pairs really quick. Okay, so this token came out on like the 14th. It got listed in CoinGecko. So I wonder how long it was trading on Uniswap before that. But you got, I mean, Hotbit, CoinTiger, Bilexi, Uniswap. But that doesn't seem right. What is this? 36%, 63%. That seems right. But then what is this 40%? That's already 100% there. Not 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 giving me a lot of the bullishness here. Well, let's say I mean, if I wanted to do some more research, right? Okay, so when you're in CoinGecko and you look up the ticker, if it's listed, right? So you click the website and you go through the relevant links. You click the medium, you go through the relevant links. And sometimes there's other links here that go to different social media and whatnot. But as I've gone to the Twitter and I've gone to the website and I've gone to the medium already and I've seen enough of those things. What else can you do? Oh, well, there's some other stuff you can do. Now you see Telegram here. I'm gonna do something in Telegram at some point. I'm probably gonna do a few videos on Telegram. Like there's bots and stuff in Telegram, and there's channels you can check out. So I'm probably gonna do something just like navigate Telegram a little bit. If you're into crypto at all, I think the two best places are Twitter and Telegram uh, to find good information and to meet good people, good community. Both of them are also like absolute toxic waste dumps for large segments of it, and it's just toxic, shitty places, shitty people. They're both full of scammers. They're both full of pump and dump coordinated schemes. They're both full of very dishonest, shisty people. But they're also both filled with really amazing communities and really good information, and I think they're both the kind of the best place to find information. There's also Reddit. Reddit's a pretty good source, okay? And then, like there's YouTube and whatnot is okay, kind of touch and go. Uh, there's different platforms. There's like the Coin Telegraphs of the world, but they it's yeah, it's a place where you get some news, but I think Telegram and Twitter are the best places. Also like you know, depending on where you want to go with it and stuff. But 4chan is also a place with the like kind of, in biz. I mean, I don't go hang out there, okay? But as uncomfortable as I was, I went to check out biz a little bit, a couple times, and sort of I did. I went on a little bit of a kind of a degen journey because I just I was like, I gotta go and just check it out. Like I went in with a few grand, purposefully knowing I'm gonna get rugged, and I did a bunch of times. It all kind of like balanced out in the end. I'm not really like up or down. I just like kind of like traded and got scammed a couple times and did a little win and whatever. I don't know, but like in that degenerate, I just wanted to taste the rainbow. I wanted to see what life had to offer, and I knew some people who had dabbled or were around, so I just did it for a bit. Um, and been there, done that. Like I don't really have a that strong desire to kind of purely shitcoin anymore. This might be a rad project. I mean, 50% cap supply. Um, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so you know, if I signed in or went to LinkedIn, checked out those people, I might, but I'm not even gonna do that. LinkedIn's it's nice to have LinkedIn's of like developers and stuff. It's like nice to have links to GitHub. GitHub's great because you can find look at the code and the contract and you go Etherscan. Um, Here's the contract. I mean, let's go to Etherscan. So this is the only other place, and I will do a video in the future on Etherscan. Just I got an idea of like doing some tunneling in Etherscan, but uh, you know, basically Etherscan. If you don't know, it's etherscan.io. Etherscan is basically like an explorer for Ethereum, and you can type in a ticker here for an ERC20 token, or you can or wallet address or a transaction hash or all that stuff, and you can look it up here, contract address, and then it'll show you all the information. Now some people think, oh, the blockchain, and you can buy and sell things, you trade around stuff, and it grows, and then it's private money, they think, oh, this is stuff from the Silk Road and the dark web, and this is the drug dealer stuff, so it's all like it's encrypted, but like, yeah, in this, so like Bitcoin might be unbreakable. It might have been created by cryptographers. Ethereum might be like totally based on cryptographic technology on a certain level. But the thing is that these blockchains they have a public ledger. And the whole point of a public ledger is that all the transactions are public. So yeah, like this address, I might not know this is owned by like Joe or Jane or whatever, but but this address is uh owned by somebody, right? And this address is owned by somebody. So I might not know who owns these addresses, but suffice to say, if you kind of travel down in a wallet address, uh, you can always see all the transactions. So the big thing is having, if you have your wallet addresses attached to your name, and people can like retroactively go back and like find out what's connected to it and stuff. I mean, it's basically what I'm trying to say is everything that ever happened on Ethereum is in Etherscan, and you can go back in time and you can look at it all. But anyway, so uh, let's I mean, here's the contract. So if you wanted to know more, you maybe like click the contract. This is traded in Uniswap. So let's check out a tool really quick. Um, Dex tools. So what we're doing here is so Dex tools basically is a it's a way to look at charts and save pairs for decentralized exchanges. Now they have a token and they do changes to the system, and if you have X amount of uh, whatever, then oof, damn, vaults. This was a a degenerate play I was involved in for a bit, and you know what? It's I should have never gotten involved in it, but then I don't know. It was an interesting learning experience. Holy crow! Look at that. Yeah, it was 40, and then it was 57. I thought this went up to almost 80. I remember, or 88 bucks or something, and it's trading at. Oh yeah, so it's been ranging along in whatever 321, and it went up to almost $6, and now it's at 442. But anyways, this is not about vaults. Yeah, vaults was a rug, and I don't know. It was an interesting learning experience. It definitely was kind of hard on me at the time. Um, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know why people try to scam people. I don't get it. So this is the Verox chart. You can go down to the 1 minute and up, 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 down, down, down. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing sticking out. Either scan, or you go to holders. There's 730 addresses holding this shit. Then you got 18%, 11%, 8%, 6%, 5%, 2%, 2%, 2%. Yeah, that's. Oh, so that's 30%, 30, 40, 50. 50% in the top six wallets. I mean, granted that, this is liquidity locked, I think, in Uniswap. What's that? Oh, they just straight up burned 250 or 2,500 max total supply. Okay, so they burned a chunk, what, 5% of the total supply. I mean, whatever. Like, projects will be like, oh, we're doing a token burn, and yeah, like if you decrease the supply of a token by burning a bunch of tokens off, in theory, the token should be worth more, right? Because it's anti-inflationary when you burn tokens, you know. But when you increase the supply, the value should go down. But this is, I mean, in theory. But if you're just making some random thing like, oh, I'm making an app and now there's a token, like if you have an AI app that where you can look at a crypto chart that you choose, like first of all, why do you need AI for that? And second of all, why would you ever need a token for something like that? Now, maybe I'm missing something here, but the articles on Medium, I mean, this seems like it's really not giving me any faith. I mean, whatever the logo is and stuff, like it's just from a new creative idea born to mass adoption, what we have done so far, and how do we plan to achieve our milestones and meet our goals. I don't know how you plan to achieve and meet your goals, but I think if you just put out a post being like, I decided to have a goal on January 1st, and now you're like, yeah, we're the first of our kind, and we're gonna combine a like. I don't see any kind of working project. It doesn't mean that they're not working on it. It doesn't mean this might be like a $1 billion project for all I know. I mean, I highly doubt it. This just seems super thin. Oh, we got a pre-sale. Sorry. I mean, I don't like fudding people or whatever. Uh, you know, token could go up. I mean, with my luck lately, I I talk some shit about this project. I'm like, oh, I would never invest in this, and then by the time the video gets published, like this thing's at $800 or something for all I know. So, whatever. Hindsight's 2020. You never know. But do your own research. Make sure you make your own choices. Like I was sent by someone. Now I want to find out who sent this to me because if if I listen to someone who's sending me this shit, then I want to know who it is. Like I like to know how people's minds work. Um, Now you got to understand too. If someone says, anyone says, "Hey, you should check out this token," there's a 99% chance they're already holding it. And I'm going to tell you another thing: is if they say, "You should check this token out," I haven't invested yet, but I'm thinking about it. Like, oh, what do you think? About half the time, people like who tell you that, like, they've actually already invested. They're just, you know, if they think they have sway over you. All I'm saying is the people out here in this space, there's a lot of sharks, there's a lot of bullshit, and there's a lot of people who are just like money, 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 money. They'll sell their their dead grandmother's gravestone for a nickel, and no scruples. And I gotta say, I just find it pretty disgusting how people treat other people, and how people, their personal benefit, and how they put their money before everything else, like profits at no cost. And I just think it's gross. It's all the things that are shitty in this world are that are humans do to other humans. It's all just because of greed. And I think it's fine to be like a little bit greedy for yourself to a certain point, but if you're just like out there like hack and slash and burning and like taking anyone out to achieve like just for like nothing, like as a habitual thing that you always do, then I'm gonna be perfectly blunt: you're a piece of shit if you do that, in my opinion. Go find a bridge to crawl under. Get over yourself. And for all you people out there who are like, oh, these people are out there like taking advantage of us. No, no, we all have a lot of personal responsibility here, okay? And there's always going to be some goblins who are out there trying to get you. But if you let them get you, if someone's like, oh, buy this thing, and you don't do your own research, and then you're like, oh, I did a thing, and then you lose all your money, then you get what you deserve. That's it. You're gonna get what you deserve, and I've done it, and I've gotten what I deserve. And I'm gonna tell you, I say, do your research, do your research. Sometimes I just, I get emotionally compromised, and I just ape in, and I don't do my research. And 99% of the time, when I experience like heavy losses, or like losses where it's like it's not gonna go, like I bought the top of something that's not gonna go back up there, and then holding after losses to, well, it went down 50%, maybe I should hold because it'll probably go back up. It's the fundamentals: very good technology, very good leadership, very good communities are the things that build good projects. Okay, if a project's got a really good community, that's a good sign, because that alone will always, that's probably like the single best thing for a project, because the project could have like zero technology, but if there's a good community, the token's going to pump. Okay, and if you so community is probably single best one. Marketing and stuff is totally important, because if people don't know it exists, then it usually doesn't do as well. But then also just like good technology, good utility. Like, why does this thing have value, right? How many apps are there that are like, oh, here's you can put in there's custom slots for charts for certain binary assets, or stocks, or crypto, or trading pairs, or whatever. I mean, there's all sorts of custom apps out there. Like, there's TradingView, there's Dex tools, there's way more than that too. But I'm just, as a quick example off the top of my head, Bloomberg. right? And you have CoinGecko. The CoinGecko is cool actually because they have a bunch of these kind of like WebAssembly like little packets that you can drop in a website, little charts and different things, and you can kind of they're little JavaScript boxes. You can do different things. But the point is you can have a website and then you can nest little charts like custom from CoinGecko in your site, which is pretty cool. Um, maybe I'll do some cool stuff with WASM later. I used to do website design back in the day, and I still kind of like can sort of understand HTML, but most HTML is people don't hard code HTML anymore, which was what I was doing. Now it's all done by like WordPress or whatever. Anyway, okay, abstract. We have this technology introduction. I'm anonymous, and my team have LinkedIn's, and the potential for crypto and DeFi. The potential for crypto and DeFi. Okay, well, welcome to the party, Mr. Anonymous. I've been in the space for 7 years because, DeFi has been kicking for a while. I don't know when this guy decided to gather this team and start working on this project, but the AI system is constantly monitored. What does it say? Crypto and DeFi. Okay, so crypto and DeFi data stores. Okay, sources. Okay, so you got bar charts, market data, you got price history, you got web data, pattern recognition. Okay, Twitter news, and financial data. Okay, and then Verox's artificial intelligence models. Okay, so like you get. So it's just using AI to have predictive analysis and results. Okay, like if you have interest in something like this, then check out fetch.ai. That's what I would say. They have artificial intelligence, autonomous AI agents. You know, they're kind of like these little islands, and then the AI can talk to each other, but then you get data, and then you spit out relevant information. And they're like Fetch are doing it with like they're literally doing it with the city of Munich, and they're literally doing it with the city of Dubai, working on these smart city projects. And like this, they're doing it on an actual like wild level. Some of the shit that Fetch.ai are doing. And then these guys are like, oh, we put out a 25-page white paper, um, and we're gonna be we are the first AI something whatever AI DeFi. I mean, sounds like a lot of baloney to me. A revolution of investment. Yeah, I wouldn't trust this as far as I would throw it, but then I've been wrong many a time. So sorry if anyone's invested in this project. Um, oh yeah, here token distribution. What do they say? So the token sale, staking, and liquidity. So 5% of so roughly a quarter of this. Oh, was it burned? Remember when I looked up the how much the top wallets had and how much percentage, and I was like, oh, this is like 50% of all the tokens right here is in the top 5 wallets, or what 60% or something. And here, so 70% went in a token sale, 2% for marketing, 2.9% for core activities, 2.9%. That's a weird number. 0.1% airdrop. Oh, this just looks dumb. Team tokens 2%, staking and liquidity 23%. Oh, and we're locked, and we. I don't know. Maybe it's sick. I wouldn't invest in it. Well, I was hoping to have a bit of a better video. I thought the project might be a bit more interesting. We might have a couple more areas to flow down. I mean, I tried to cover some stuff. Like, you go to the website, um, you click the links they give you. You scroll to the bottom. You go to Twitter. You go to Telegram, Medium, and you know, if you find a project you like and they have leave a message or whatever, then just say hi. I'm interested in the project. Is there a mailing list or whatever? I do that sometimes, and then I just get random emails from places. They might have done something a month and a half ago, and then I get an update, and I'm like, oh, what's this? If there's something that you generally like, if you genuinely really liked something or something stood out about a project, maybe you didn't decide to invest, but you're just something stuck out, and then when you're looking at it before you get distracted, I think if there was something that really grabbed onto you, um, or the token's not released yet, but I have some interest, and I don't know, and always write messages, sign up to the mailing list, all that kind of stuff. Um, you know, I wouldn't invest in this, and I wouldn't recommend anyone invest in this, but I could be totally wrong. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. Like I said, I was hoping there'd be more of a video, but you got a bit of either scan, you got a bit of Dex tools, you know, crypto Twitter. You check out an account, tunneling down LinkedIn, tunneling through either scan. These are all good things to do. I mean, if okay, so if I go to contract, here's a little final bonus. Okay, so the creator of this token is this, and they've got $1,300 worth of Ethereum and 111 transactions. So let's this is one thing I do. I go to 111 transactions because that would just show me 25. But here now it shows all of them, and so here's all the transactions coming from the uh, the deployer wallet. So I'm gonna go last, and I'm gonna go all the way to the so here it is. So 85 days ago, which is just under 3 months ago, Binance 4, so it's a Binance wallet. Now, okay, so how Binance will send it out, you don't know who sent it. It's just coming from one of X amount of Binance wallets. And when Binance wallets fund an account, fund a wallet that launches something on Ethereum, this is a huge red flag. Okay? If they've launched from another wallet, then you can track it back. But if it goes to Binance, then it disappears. So what I found is that a lot of the rug pulls for Uniswap listings, a lot of them, FYI, they'll have funding from a Binance account. This is just super common. There are a bunch of scammers out there who literally they just launch fake tokens, or they'll call it the name of a token that's not actually an ERC20 token or hasn't been released yet or is just about to release. They'll just put out copies, and they'll just put it online and try to promote it, and they'll put it in Twitter, or they'll put it in Telegram, and then they'll try to spread it around and just get some money, or they just put it on Uniswap straight up and wait for people to see it, and then they'll see it and think, oh my god, it's like, oh, Polkadot. Oh my god, Polkadot finally got listed on Uniswap, and they buy it. And the person puts up the fake Polkadot on Uniswap for for 20 minutes or 4 hours, and just waiting for people to buy the token. It goes up to 10 or 20 grand or 3 grand or whatever, and then they just sell all their tokens, or dump, and then walk away. And whatever um, people put in to the liquidity pool to buy it, they just pull the liquidity, so they just run off with all the ETH, and then you're stuck with these worthless tokens that you thought were polka dots or something. I mean, now if this project funded or had a or the wallet that created Ferox originally came from Binance, doesn't mean it is a scam either. Like I said, this could totally be actually a legit project, and I'm just completely reading it wrong. But yeah, so you had Binance. I mean, it's a long time ago. If the project only launched a few days ago, now this is interesting. Let's uh, let's go back to two. So all the transactions are basically the Verox deployer sending out tokens. So that would be likely maybe a pre-sale. What's this BZZZZ? Let's go back here. B's Finance. So this is weird. This is super weird. Go back in time. So last. So that goes 80 days ago. Yeah, this is sketchy. This is what is this B's Finance thing? You go basically keep going to the last and then seeing what where the money came from. So basically, I'm clicking the full amount. Pages. There's 1 to 5 pages, right? And you go to last 95 days, right? Ooh. So this is where the money came from. Interesting. And this is where this money came from for either. Okay. 110 days ago. And Binance. I mean, I'd say this is just as much possibility of being a rug as anything else. I mean, it did have a couple centralized exchanges listed, but they were sort of iffy ones, and Uniswap still had like 50% of the liquidity. I wouldn't ever in a million years invest in this or, uh, suggest that anyone else did too. I could very well be wrong, and I've been before, and I will be again, but I wouldn't. I like investing in solid tech. I like good teams of people who've been working on this shit, grinding, writing code for a year, 2 years plus. Like that's the stuff I like. I see these flashy websites with these brains. I might have said it at the very beginning. I'm like, oh, I like the website. Look, a killer website gets funds. I mean, the website really dragged me in, and I was like, oh, DeFi meets artificial intelligence. Then I was like, kind of reminds me of Fetch. But then as I dig further, I'm like, there's nothing about this that reminds me of Fetch at all. This reminds me more of a huge steaming pile of baloney. Um, not like I don't want to be disrespectful to like team members if they're trying to make an actual sick app, uh to do this thing. Like maybe I just don't get it, so I apologize. I'm certainly not trying to single any of you out. I'm just trying to explain some of my thought process on whether at what point do I just say I should look at a token, and then if I'm looking at a token or a project, at what point do I say nope, turn the page, whatever? I mean, if I it just hits me, I'm like, nope, nope. If I get that, then why would I waste any more of my precious moments of life looking at it? Now I'm doing it here for you just to try to see where I can take this and kind of babble on about my thought process when I'm researching a token, but I mean, maybe it's legit. But I would never invest in it. I like sticking to good like just really like large big brain projects that are highly undervalued, where there's a lot of academic, like a lot of proof of concept and a lot of academic work and a lot of big brains behind it. I like PhDs, not you know Although I do like these spinning brains. Like, that is so cool. I wonder if you know, if aliens are watching us now, and if they're like, oh, look at those humans, and if they're picturing our brains. I wonder if they picture our brains like this. You know, in reality, it's probably not the aliens that are picturing our brains like this. It's the friggin' AI. So if you want to blame someone, blame Ferox. I guess. sorry, sorry, Verox. I don't know, man. You guys might be an awesome project. Like, I'm trying to be like as chill as possible here. Like, I would not invest in you from what I see here. But if you are genuinely trying to make an app, dear Verox, then I sincerely wish you the best of luck. And I would like to say best of luck, and I really hope if you're genuinely trying to make a really cool, unique app and be the first AI, like whatever it is you're trying to do, then I sincerely wish you the best of luck, and I would love for you to prove me wrong. I would actually be very happy for you. But as it stands right now, I would totally not invest in this at all. Um, and I would sincerely, uh, yeah, try to not comment. Uh, I'm commenting in this video. This is not what I usually. I'm not just like fudding a project randomly, but I have to for this video because it was supposed to be this kind of live off the cuff. What's my reasoning? I don't know if you're gonna like the video. I'm certainly not totally happy with this video. I was hoping for a bit more meat, a bit more content, and a bit more um, things for me to delve into. But you know, if you start recording a video on a project that you haven't even opened the website on before, then this is sort of, I guess, what you get, right? So yeah, I don't know. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, like, subscribe, all that shit if you like the video. There's going to be more videos in the future. This is a very, very non-technical video, but like I mentioned earlier, I work a lot, and I just needed something like kind of low-key and stressful where I can just babble and I don't need to think. I just needed that. Uh, I don't know what I'm going to do for the next video. I think I might do one on Polkadot Wallet, how to like retrieve a with a mnemonic phrase on JS accounts. I got a couple other ones here. You know, navigating Dex tools, which I sort of did in this video. I don't know why I would do a full video on that. I kind of want to go do something on BSX again, maybe mining something. I got something in mind that I just don't have the time to look into it yet. How to get a MetaMask transaction unstuck. That was going to be one of the topics, but I was trying to forcibly get my MetaMask stuck so I could do the video, and I just wasted like a bunch of time trying to get my MetaMask stuck, and I just couldn't get it stuck. I don't know how to do it. If you know how to get a MetaMask stuck on purpose, let me know, because I just need to be able to do that so I can do a quick video on how to get your MetaMask unstuck when you get a stuck transaction. I was Googling it and like I couldn't. It was ungoogleable. That's what I'll say. Um, yeah, I got staking Orion on my list and getting Rinkeby ETH and doing something funny in Rinkeby. I'm not a developer and I don't know code really, but I used to do a bit of HTML and I dabbled slightly in JavaScript and C++. So, and I did a lot of DOS and a little bit of Linux. So, I think I'm gonna try to like do some Rinkeby ETH stuff. Maybe some other test nets, like get some test tokens from a faucet and then do something fun with them. I feel like that, you know, because I'm doing these videos and this one doesn't cost me any, but like I've spent on these videos so far, I've spent hundreds of dollars in gas costs, and I just don't have that much money. Like this, it's a lot of money for me. So I'm gonna try to like, you know, I work, long, laborious, physical days for the money I earn, and uh, to see like me throwing that out the window on. I mean, there is a purpose to these videos. I'm not trying to be whatever, but yeah, it'd be nice having some videos where I'm just not burning through like ridiculous sums of money, um, just to do some transactions. Because if you've seen any of my videos up to now, I mean, they're there. It's public record. I'm not gonna edit or delete any of the videos, so you can go back in time and find it if you want. But Ethereum gas costs are really high, so anyway, the point is, I think I'm gonna do some cool stuff on testnets, like maybe just like launch a Solidity smart contract, or just like mint tokens in Rinkebase, or sort of how to do it in Ethereum, and maybe start going down some tunnels with Solidity smart contracts. I don't know, but yeah, I think this video's probably gone on for far too long at this point, so I'm gonna call it quits at this point. I need to get to bed. I'm kind of burnt out. Hoping to get really caught up on videos this weekend and get organized. But with that, hope you enjoyed the video. This is Borg Brain signing out, and yeah, stay safe out there. And I don't know. That's it. I'm out. Peace.